Hello everyone and welcome back to A Girl Named John. Today I am finally filming that thrift wish list that I promised you, I don't know, 6 months ago. I finally figured out a format that won't be me just like sitting here being like, I want this, and then a picture popping up. We're going to do an updated get ready with me and a thrift wish list at the same time. So this is a wombo combo 2-for-1 deal. You're welcome. Without further ado, let's get on into it. The chaos pile will continue to grow over here in the corner. Just ignore that and focus here, which is also chaos, but you know, we do our best. I'm still going in with the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. It is the best. But instead of applying it with my fingers, I now swirl my beauty blender in it and then go with the beauty blender. So that way there's like still a little bit of primer like mixing with the foundation. The mirror has already been addressed in previous videos. Yes, I was tricked by the vibes of the whole Shane Dawson, Jeffree Star collab because I grew up with them on early YouTube. I am an old woman. It's fine. Now, for my thrift wish list, the first thing that I want to address is probably going to be the most controversial. Like, what do you mean you want that? But I want sequins everything. And not necessarily like gaudy Y2K sequins, but like elegant, sophisticated sequins. And I know what you're thinking. How can sequins be elegant and sophisticated? I'm telling you, once you see the examples, you'll understand. I also want sequins on things that I already like. So like not necessarily buying a sequins piece because it has sequins, but because it's a piece I would like without the sequins. With the sequins just gives it that je ne sais quoi. You know what I mean? So I really want like a quarter zip with sequins. You'll see the examples. Knitwear with like sequins just like delicately woven in. Gorgeous, incredible. I've been looking for like a headscarf and I saw this example on Pinterest and it like just absolutely blew my mind, and I was like, this is so beautiful. I want one so bad. So sequins in an intentional way, in a way that is elegant and elevated, gives a little extra sparkle to an outfit. Nothing too gaudy or crazy, just a little extra something. Speaking of sequins, one of the examples I probably popped up was like a little sequin pair of kitten heels. I want kitten heels in every style, color imaginable. I want little round toe like ballet flat ones. I want super pointy toe crazy ones. I want sandals. I want a kitten heel for every occasion. I'm elevating my style lately. I've been really stepping into like preppy, almost like light and dark academia. Like I really enjoy like an elevated look. I know you can't really tell from like my pizza shirt today. I am still like boho, hippy dippy sometimes when the occasion calls for it, but most of the time I'm finding myself leaning towards like skirts and dresses. I'm finding myself leaning towards just a more like preppy, almost like New England style in general. So I really want a kitten heel to help elevate my outfits because a lot of my shoes now are super casual, or the heels that I do have are just not practical for actual wear. They're like, you know, sit and look pretty shoes. So I need a kitten heel to help elevate my outfits. Like even this outfit with like a little black pointy toe kitten heel would be so, or like a red one to match the, it'd be so hot. It'd be so hot and it would take this outfit to the next level. But unfortunately tonight when I go out in this, I'm gonna have to wear like probably my red ballet flats, or honestly probably maybe sneakers. We don't know yet. We'll figure it out. But if I had a red pointing toe ballet flat, or even a black one, or not ballet flat, a red pointy toe kitten heel or a black pointy toe kitten heel. That would be the vibe, you know what I mean? I'm going in with the same, is it CC cream or BB cream? I don't know. It's BB cream. I've been using this for, good lord, 7 or 8 years now, the Maybelline BB cream. I like a lighter coverage foundation because I find a full coverage just really cakes up on me, especially for summer, which I suppose this routine is like very updated for summer. I don't think I'd necessarily do this new routine in the winter time, but we shall see. I've been really enjoying it. I think it makes my face look super youthful, and you know, I'm 30 now. I don't mind looking youthful. With this makeup, I've gotten carded a couple places and I'm like, oh, really? Of course you can look at my ID. Anyway, kitten heel, definitely needed in every shape, style, color, iteration imaginable. Staying in the realm of shoes, I really want clogs. I've talked about this before. I talked about it in my prediction video, my fashion prediction video. I still want clogs. I've been wearing my Birkenstocks and my fake Birkenstocks like crazy. I still want the Doc Marten ones bad. They're so expensive, but I want them so bad. And I also want like a platform clog. I think they're just so 90s and cool and unexpected. And again, they just take the outfit to the next level. Like, it's like wrong shoe theory almost. I just love a clog. I know that they're not for everyone, but I think they're really cool and just bring an extra little something unexpected to an outfit. Kind of same thing with this sequin. It's just like, oh, wasn't expecting that, but like looks really cool. You know what I mean? So definitely still interested in a clog. I'm hoping to find like a vintage 90s pair at the thrift store, but we'll manifest it. We're manifesting it. That's what this video is just like a thrift wish list manifestation. If I talk about it and put it out into the universe, it will come back to me, right? Oh, this is my new contour stick from literally the Dollar Tree, and I love this thing. Absolutely love this thing. I think it's the perfect color. It gives just the perfect like tiny amount of sculpting, especially when I blend it out. It looks so good. I'm obsessed with this, and it's literally $1.25. Speaking of Dollar Tree makeup, this creamy serum blush, I'm telling you, Dollar Tree has stepped up their game lately with their product offerings, and they've been killing it. They've been absolutely killing it. I've been obsessed with like everything that I've gotten lately from their makeup section, because usually like back in the day, Dollar Tree was like kid makeup, you know what I mean? It was terribly pigmented, like it was weird, it was chalky. But now, I don't know who's cooking in their lab, but they are cooking. Like, look at that. That is the softest, like most beautiful, glowy blush. I love it. I absolutely love it. I love knitwear. I absolutely love knitwear. And I've been so into Cezanne lately. Their designs are next level. They use the finest, most beautiful mohair yarn, and their garments just look like they envelop you in like a hug. And I had a mohair sweater growing up, like, oh my god, I think I had it like middle school, high school, into like my first couple years of college. And I wore it so much that finally, like, since it was such a fine yarn anyway, and I was like in middle school, high school, college, I was not taking care of the garment probably the way that it was intended to be taken care of. It finally just like started completely coming apart. I want another one so bad. I think they're just elegant, beautiful, effortless, just a way to put on a layer without being hot, but it just looks so refined and gorgeous and like fine material, you know what I mean? Like it's definitely like a more fanciful garment in my opinion than just like a regular cable knit sweater. Don't get me wrong, I have 5,000 regular cable knit sweaters that I wear to death, but just having like an extra little layer to put on in like the spring, end of summer, fall, I want one again so bad. I wore mine to death and I've just been thinking about nothing but just a gossamer layer of beautiful knitwear to just throw on over a tank top or a dress even. I need one so badly. They are so hard to find, again, because people don't properly care for them, so they're usually just covered in holes. But we're manifesting again, like I said. We're gonna get one. It's gonna be perfect and beautiful in every way. Let's talk about an accessory that has been floating in my mind palace for so many years. I want a carpet bag, and I mean a carpet. I don't want it to be a tapestry bag. I don't want it to be, no, I want it to literally look like I am carrying a rug with handles. Here are some examples, because I know you're thinking like, what are you talking about? I think they are the coolest, most interesting. I'm obsessed with them. I think they're just so cool. I saw one on Pinterest, oh God, years and years and years ago, and they're impossible to track down. They're designer, obviously, but they haven't really trickled down into like consumer products like that I can afford. So I look on Vinted, I look on Depop, I look on The RealReal. I literally type in like rug purse, carpet bag, and it's usually just like tapestry bags, and I'm like, that's not what I want. I want that with like the wood or like bamboo handles. It's just so chic and unexpected and like fun. I think they're so cool, and like I know they exist out there in the world. I just have to find one, and I am willing to pay like a pretty hefty secondhand price for one because I don't see them ever. Maybe I should try eBay. eBay has like the weird shit, you know what I mean? Like eBay has the obscure. So maybe I should try eBay because like I desperately want one. I think it's so cool. It's like the perfect winter bag too. It's just like, yeah, I'm carrying this really sick carpet. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I want one so bad. I think they're so cool. I've had this pin on Pinterest for just years and years and years, and I think about it. I literally like it will pop into my brain sometimes. I'm just like, oh, wouldn't that be so sick to have? Up next, we're going to talk about like Bridgerton inspired, Regency inspired nightgowns. I love vintage nightgowns in general, like peignoirs with like the little silky matching robe. I love like an 80s slip nightgown with like the lace. But I have recently been seeing these like princessy ones, like truly royalty level nightwear. And I'm like, I would be unstoppable if I had one of those. I would be floating around this house like a Victorian ghost. I would have to buy like a little like candle. What are those even called? Candlestick holder, but like, you know, the portable ones that you carry around like snooping through an old library. I need one desperately. Now, am I going to find this at a traditional thrift store? Probably not, but my eyes are peeled. I'm looking, I'm waiting, I'm lurking. I need one biblically and desperately, truly. I got new Estee Lauder powder since the last time I posted one of these, and I'm already this much through it. Like, I use the shit out of this stuff. It is the best. I've talked about it multiple times, basically in every single video of me doing my makeup that I post, but it is so nice. I'm just gently dusting this over. I don't want to completely mattify my face, but in the places that I'm not going to do the brightening setting powder, I just want to make sure that I'm not like sweating it off. You know what I mean? Up next is linen pants. I have multiple pairs of linen pants and I wear them to death. Like, if you know me in real life, you've seen me in my linen pants like multiple times because I reach for them in every season too. Most people would reserve their linen pants for spring and summer, not me. I'm wearing them year round because I think they're just they're so comfortable, first of all, but still very professional and put together, and I wear them aggressively. So I of course want more colors, more styles, patterns, different cuts. So I have those like insane palazzo style ones that I thrift hauled a long time ago. They're like the beautiful turquoise color. Those are my absolute favorite, and I don't have any more in that style. Most of my other ones are like straight leg, and so I really, really want more huge leg ones because, again, they're just so cool. Like, I put them on and I feel very cool. I feel very like I'm an art critic. I feel very like I'm the editor of a magazine. Like, it's almost, I don't know. I just embody this like really cool energy when I wear them. And so of course I want more, because more is more, and more opportunities to feel that way, more style opportunities, if you will, because those only go with, they're actually, I use them pretty much as a neutral in my wardrobe, let's be real. But the more styling opportunities, the better, in my opinion. Oh my god, wrap tops. I literally almost bought one at Aldi of all places the other day. It was like a more exercise style one, like a yoga wrap top, and I still almost bought it because they're so cool in my opinion. Again, just another layer to put on over a tank top or like a little strappy dress or something of that nature, to just give a little extra. Oh, I don't know that I want like a spandex one though. I think I want a more elevated cotton or even silk one. Like, there are some beautiful, beautiful examples, and they're also not necessarily a layering piece. Like, there are some that I'm going to show that can be worn on their own. Oh my god, so beautiful. Just elegant, feminine. That's another thing, my style, I'm like super leaning into femininity. I love pink, I love purple. I've been wearing like bows and frills and like fun stuff. I just think it's so fun. Like, the flouncier the better, which we'll get into. But wrap tops, I think, are like the epitome of like a super feminine, flattering cut. And I want one in every color. I want long sleeve, short sleeve, cropped, long, huge bow, little bow. I'm obsessed with them. I should have gotten that one at Aldi. I'm like kicking myself because they'll never be back. Because that is the thing about Aldi, is if you see it, you gotta get it in that aisle of shame. But like, you know, I prefer to get all of my clothes secondhand if possible. So I was kind of holding out, but we shall see if I ever see one again in the wild. That is the thing, is like, I haven't been thrifting in a while. I've actually been downsizing my closet, which is gonna be secret. my next video that I'm filming after this is my closet clean out. Like, I'm gonna show you all of the things that I'm getting rid of, and it is a massive bag. Massive! So, I haven't been thrifting too much, and this list may seem long, but it's just to add pieces that I know would be in heavy rotation in my wardrobe, because I was pretty harsh with my clean out, and I was like, if I haven't worn this, it just needs to go. Like, I needed a clear space. I have so many clothes that I genuinely love, so like, why am I allowing this stuff that I don't necessarily, that I'm not like in love with, that doesn't excite me to wear? Because like I said, I have so many things that excite me to wear. I'm like, oh, I really want to wear this shirt. Oh my god, I really want to wear those pants tomorrow. And then I'll plan the outfit around that excitement. And there are some pieces that I literally don't think about. Like, I'll be flipping through my closet, I'm like, oh yeah, I have that. Gotta go. Get out. The next category I'm going to call feminine, flowy, peplum style tops. So not necessarily a peplum, but like an asymmetrical, flowy, interesting, maybe a peplum top. Again, I'm leaning into like super feminine style. I want like tulle, silk, gauzy, chiffon fabrics. I think they're just, again, so beautiful, so elegant, so unexpected. They take the outfit to the next level. Like, just beautiful and like effortless too. Like, you look very ethereal in these kinds of fabrics. You look very like angelic. I really want fairy princess accusations. Like, that's the vibes I'm bringing to the function. And I think these kind of tops help bring that fantasy to life. So lots of beautiful examples here, just like bell sleeves, big bows at the top. Again, just like fun asymmetrical hems, pleats, ruffles. I've been into a ruffle lately. I want a ruffle on everything. I want a scalloped edge. I want just like fun feminine details and like beautiful billowy cuts of fabric. Just, that's what I'm into. I honestly probably should have worn a different outfit for this video because it's not really representative of like anything that I want, but it just goes to show that style is very fluid and you don't have to box yourself into one aesthetic. I certainly do not. I still love experimenting and sometimes going back to my roots. Like, I wanted to be emo growing up, and sometimes I throw on an emo outfit and I'm like, oh, I look so cool right now. And I love grunge and I love boho. I think they're such fun styles, so definitely not closing myself off to the opportunity to do that, but definitely leaning more into like chic, elevated, preppy, coastal grandma style. This outfit has been living rent-free in my brain for months. The vintage sweater, like the grandma sweater, the little pleated plaid skirt, and the kitten heel. I want to recreate this so bad. I have some sweaters that could do it, but I don't have the right pleated skirt. I have two skater skirts, but they don't work. And I know like a short pleated plaid skirt gives very schoolgirl, but this outfit does not. So it's possible to lean in a different direction. And so I really want a skirt like that. It doesn't necessarily have to be plaid, it can be solid. but I need like a pleated skirt to be able to do that. Because like I said, my skater skirts just don't work. They're not structured enough. They don't give that like preppy vibe that I really want. And so I am looking just specifically for this style of skirt so that I can recreate this exact outfit. Is that crazy? Yeah. I mean, I'll use it in other outfits, I'm sure, once I have it. But like, this is the exact vibe that I love. Like, again, it's like so interesting, unexpected, elegant, but still quirky and eccentric and fun. Which is exactly it. Like, that is perfect. And so kudos to this woman for living rent-free in my head for months and months and curating the most perfect outfit I've ever seen. Tulle skirts. Speaking of elevated material, I have a tulle skirt that I absolutely love. I've had multiple. I had a little tiny short one there for a while that I used for like fun Halloween-y kind of stuff. And then I had a like midi white one that I wore to death until it got so disgusting and dingy that I was like, ew, this is never coming clean again. And I've had my burgundy one for a very long time. It's floor length. It's absolutely stunning. Again, that's one of those pieces that I put on and I'm like, yeah, like I immediately start feeling myself. And so I want some other options. Like I love like a tiered one. I love this like this asymmetrical like scalloped, almost, it looks like seashells. It's like iridescent. It's so beautiful. Like that is just a beautiful garment. And so a tulle skirt, yes, but in like a very interesting, artistic, eccentric, quirky way. I mean, a tulle skirt is already like a pretty quirky outfit, or a pretty quirky piece to have in a wardrobe. Like not everyone is going to want a tulle skirt. Not everyone's going to be like, a tulle skirt can be a closet staple. But for me, yeah, I need more of them. I miss my white one a lot. I would take like a midi length white one again. Again, because it's just so fun. It's so fun to wear to like, you know, a more upscale dinner, or if you're going to the show, like if you're going to the theater, a tulle skirt and like a little top. Cute, 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 cute. It's great for like New Year's. It's great for the holidays, like a holiday party. I love a tulle skirt for winter. I think it's just so cute. Like the tights underneath. I'm screaming. I love a tulle skirt. So yes, definitely would like to add more to my wardrobe. The one I have now is fantastic, and I've had it for so long, and I'll probably never get rid of it. It's like the perfect color. It fits me great. It's the perfect length. I love it. I love it. I love it. So just having more options in the arsenal is always good for me. We're nearing the end of the makeup and also the list. I don't know how this is working out. I genuinely had no plan, just vibes. So like, thanks for bearing with me here. Next is two different kinds of pairs of pants. So I really want a plaid trouser. I have been looking for the perfect plaid trouser forever. They are impossible. Vintage sizing is crazy. Like I complain about modern sizing all the time. Vintage sizing, I'll hope and a prayer, a dream and a wish. So a lot of these trousers are like 80s, 90s, and you just, the waist is this big and the hips are like this big. So they like go over my butt and then I can't button them. Or the waist is this big and the hips taper in. And it's like, okay, all right. So yet to find my perfect pair. I think I've tried on probably 500. Like if I see one that may possibly even be in my size, I'm taking it off the rack and I'm putting it on my body. Like I'm finding out if they're even a possibility, because I don't even care about the colorway is the crazy part. Like I just need a plaid pair of pants in my life, and I had those like patchwork ones for a long time that no longer fit, but they're in my fashion archive because I refuse to get rid of them. Like if there's ever a possibility that those would fit me again, they will be back on my body, because those are the closest that I've ever found to what I want. Truly. Like, I love them. I think the outfits that women style them with are like so chic, so cool, so vintage. They look like architects or like lawyers. Like it just gives like such like boss bitch energy, in my opinion. Like professor. Oh, I love them. I think they're so cool. So genuinely devastated that I do not own a pair, because I'd be in them all the time. And you can also style them in like kind of a punk rock way, like a plaid trouser can really swing the gamut of style. So I am on the hunt for a pair that fits me. And honestly, I might just have to go on Etsy and just find one with my measurements. But they're so expensive, like on resale websites. But again, they live in my mind, so it might be worth it for the peace of mind that I don't have to think about them for 15 more years. And I could just own a pair and be happy. How much does your happiness cost to you? You know what I mean? Is it worth it? Speaking of vintage pants that are very difficult to find in a size that is made for human bodies is a cigarette style pant. I had a red pair for so long, but they were like fully spandex, like elastic. And I wore them so much and like was pulling them so much that the waistband literally just deteriorated. And they fit wonky from then on, and I still wore them. I still kept wearing them. And then finally there came a day that I like pulled them up and they were just lumpy and bumpy and just looked horrible. And I could no longer tuck things in because there was no tension. So I would raise my arms and it would just come right out. And I was devastated to have to get rid of them. Like I truly like held them and was like, thank you so much. I loved having you in my wardrobe. Like you were such great pants, which is insane. But I've been desperately searching for their replacement for many years, and like they have yet to be replaced. It's like my checker print pants that I got engaged in, that the zipper just busted on me. Similar style, like just a super like skin tight cigarette pant is just so hot. Like they're just sexy in like a fun vintage 60s style way, and I love them. They're so like old Hollywood movie star, which is a lot of my examples is like Marilyn Monroe, Sophia Loren. They all wore things of that nature, and I just and with the little sweaters and the little ascot, like I love. I think they're just so cute. Timeless, elegant, yet still a little sexy, you know what I mean? Alright, so thank you for being patient while I figured out a format and a way to film this thrift wish list. I hope you all enjoyed. Comment down below what's on your thrift wish list. I love you all. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful rest of your day.